guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Sephora Pro Palette in Warm and creating this eye look that I've got on now using the colours from this palette. Sephora have just brought out 3 of these. The Warm palette was the one that I went to instantly. These are colours that I love. I have lots of palettes with similar colours in, so we'll see how this one gets on alongside the other ones and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so first of all I'm going to go in with this shade, which is the lightest shade in the palette. I'm going to put that all over my eyelid using a fluffy brush. Let's put that all over. So you really want it to cover everything so that on top the rest of the eyeshadows will just go on a lot smoother. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my transition shade, and today for my transition shade I'm going to be using this colour, which is a really nice cocoa-y brown colour, cappuccino colour. I'm going to use a fluffy brush again. Let's go in with this, just all the way quite high up with this one today. And lower down. Like, I don't have to be too neat with this, it can just go all over, like so. Now these are blending really nicely. They're going on very smooth. They're not patchy at all. I like it. So I'm going to do the other side. The same. I always find that one of my eyes does exactly what I want it to and the other one just does whatever the hell it wants to do, which is so annoying. So get that really high up. Okay, last one. Now I do quite like to go into the bridge of my nose with the colours. I just feel like it really finishes it off, and I also feel like if I don't like it after the look, I can always go in with some concealer over it and make it so that it's a lot shorter or a lot bigger depending on the eye and the eyelashes that I'm going to use. Okay, so next I am going to go in with it, which is like a nice chocolatey brown colour. Okay, so I'm going to go, firstly I'm going to go in on the inner corner for this look. Like so, like that, and I'm also going to take the same colour and go on the outside of my eye, from the centre to the outside. So brown eyes just go with everything. Okay, for this eye look I want the whole middle centre of my eye to be really like metallic, really gold, really vivid, really vibrant. So I'm going to go in again with the Sephora concealer just to really block out the center part of my eye so that it's got a really nice base for the metallic color to go on top. So I've just got a bit on the back of my hand, very simple. I'm just going to go in with a concealer brush. This one's quite a lot bigger than the one I would usually use for this, but the area I'm doing is quite big, so it's really not an issue. So I'm just going to go here. Just like this. I'm going to copy it then on the other side. So for our gold metallic today, I am going to use this gold shade from the Sephora Pro Palette. We'll just do a whole look using this palette today. Now this palette does have a lot of fallout. I'm wearing black and my pants are covered in gold and browns and all sorts at the moment, which is very annoying. Okay, so for this I want to go in with a very flat, I'm covered in makeup, with a very flat-ended brush like this. I want to get the most out of it, so I am going to spray it first with my setting spray, just because I really want the metallic look at the end. Okay, so I'll put a bit of this on my brush and see how we go. Okay, oh wow, this is really very metallic. Ooh, I like this. I like it a lot. I am going to go in with another Japanese brush and I'm going to just shade it out and blend it out so it all looks really cute together. So for that I am going to use this end shade just to blend it together. So we'll go into that. So we're going to go in first at this side just to blend, just to want that to look very like cinched and blended in. And now this eye is starting to look good. I do feel like it needs an extra bit of sparkle in it somewhere. So to hopefully bring a little bit more sparkle to the eye, and just because I have it and why not, I'm going to use this really light gold shade here, which is now also all over my fingers. To just go over lightly, dust over without the setting spray over the gold section, which I already have, just to really amp it up a bit, crank up the volume. So okay, so now I'm going to take this thin, I love this brush for doing underneath the eyeliner. I think it's great. This is also a Japanese brush. I don't know why I use these. I'm sure that it's just today they're the first brushes I picked out. So as you can see, it's got a really thin end. So I'm just going to go in with that blending shade from before and I'm going to go underneath my eye. Like so. I'm also going to find the metallic brush I use and I'm just going to press some of that into this corner of my eye just here to finish off. Like so. I mean, who even says that? Honestly, talking to a camera is the weirdest thing. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pop on some eyeliner and some lashes and I will be right back. Okay, so there we go. I've got my lashes on and eyeliner. I've done my under eye mascara using the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. The small one, I find it much easier to apply because it's got more control over it because it's much closer. And that's it. This is my glowing for gold look using the Sephora Pro Palette. Now my final thoughts on this palette. I do love this palette. I mean, it has so many nice shades in. There's so many looks you can create with this, with the browns and the reds. Even the yellow I think I'll probably use. This will be a palette that I will reach for again. I adore this shade right here. I think it's such a nice transition shade and it's so like warm and nice. The only thing that I don't particularly love are the metallic colours, the glitters. I just don't think they're like a golden gold. They're more of like a greeny gold, which is not something that I personally like. I've used way better golds that obviously are way more inexpensive. So yeah, I do like the palette. I do think it's good value for money. There's a lot of different looks you can get. It's very versatile. So yeah, I probably will use this palette again. I did enjoy it. So it's a thumbs up from me and T. And if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. Press the subscribe button and leave us some comments because we love to read them, don't we? Do you like my eye look? No? Okay. See you next time.